Alright, hey guys, I'm here my locals. Do you care if I show your face?
I don't care.
Alright, here's Bryan. I'm doing deck profile of his Great Nature deck. Video is brought to you by a whale. This deck beat me today. It's the only reason why I didn't top.
So, starter is the parrot. He's the bring back whenever you ride him, and then anytime like during your main phase, you can put him to soul and give the effect of when a rear guard is put to the drop zone, you can draw a card when that card is put to the drop zone. I'll start off with my grade 3s. Grade 3s, I run 3 Leopold. That one's B. Leopold, whenever he attacks a Vanguard, you may give a rear guard plus 4,000. So you can choose if you want to late game. But you'll usually say yes to that because the main thing is building up your powers and getting the effects off to draw more cards and stuff. And his limit break is you counterblast 1 when that rear guard goes, and you just bring it back to an open rear guard circle. So, yeah, it's pretty good. Instead of minusing yourself 1, you level out. 2 of the attack Vanguard get +2 guys because they're good. And then 1 Bison. He's my other alternate Vanguard. His act is you counterblast 2 and you give plus 4,000 to the Vanguard, or give plus 4,000 to a rear guard, kind of like Leopold's, but it's an act, so you can do it twice if you have the counterblast to use. And then his limit break is whenever a rear guard is put to the drop zone, you can uncounterblast 2 damages. So yeah, I'm only running 6 grade 3s, and the reason is because of draw feed, and you'll see how I do that. So on to grade 2s, 3 Binoculus Tigers. They have the same effect of Leopold. Whenever you attack a Vanguard, you may give plus 4,000 to a rear guard, and at the end of the turn, it's retired. And he's a 9K, so he's pretty good. 3 Pencil Knight Hamskays. They're awesome to put up front row and boost with all the effects. And at the end, you can counterblast and use his effect to search him out, so deck thinning, and he goes to your hand. So yeah, he's good to beef up and then stand, and then at the end you retire and then bring it back. And next, 2 camels. I'm thinking about running 3 because a really cool thing to do is you put all these effects onto the booster of him and beef up that row, and then at the end you can counterblast 2 because the hit will be way too big for them to block, and he doesn't have to hit a Vanguard, so you counterblast 2 and draw a card. So yeah, good cards, good, especially in this deck. And then 2 of the vanilla 10Ks, Geograph Giant. And then 2 of the solid 11Ks, the effect is at the end of the turn, you have to send a rear guard to the drop zone, so he kind of gets off your effects. Late game, he's not really too good, that's why I'm only running 2. But early game, he can start off your effects if you don't have like either one of those. But yeah, good. And then on to grade 1s. And I run 4 Pencil Squire Hamskays. They're the same thing as the grade 2. You'll counterblast whenever he's sent to the drop zone from giving him the plus 4,000 in retirement. And then he's really good. You just give 4, and he's a 10K boost. And then this is what I was talking about whenever you boost the camel. You'll just keep boosting. Where's the camel? There's the camel. You'll just keep boosting that row and just make that hit. And yeah. So deck thinning and awesome rows. Yeah. And other grade ones for Duckbill, because Duckbill is extremely good. When he's placed on rear guard, you have the effect of giving a card the effect of when that rear guard is sent to the drop zone. At the end of the turn, you draw a card. So basically, what you do with Great Nature is you stack. So you can like play 3 Duckbill, give all effects to that. So at the end of the turn, you're gonna retire him, draw 3, and say you'll have Leopold as the Vanguard. Counterblast 1, bring him back, and search him out for another counterblast of his own effect. So you just plus like 5 or 6 there. So yeah, it can be really good. 3 of the 8K because just for solid rows and stuff to ride first turn. 1 of the Monoculus Tiger may switch it to 2 because early game is pretty good, late game is pretty good. You can put him up front with a booster behind him and get his effect off. He has the same effect as the other Tigers. When you attack a Vanguard, you can choose a rear guard to get +4. And 4 Cable Sheep is the perfect guard. And then we got, for the trigger lineup, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the alpaca, because the alpaca is adorable. 3 of the chicken, so 7 stands. Comes in handy with the really solid grade 2s. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crit triggers. Just for awesome pressure.
Wait, what's that critical trigger do?
It searches out. It's really not too good.
Okay then.
It searches out itself. You can deck thin to try and hit more triggers, but why deck thin a trigger to get more triggers? So yeah. And then 4 heals. The reason for no draws is because there's a ton of ways to draw in the deck, and plus running no draws, you get extra shield and stuff. So yeah, that's my deck profile, and please go check out my channel, White X Boy. I got trades, Vanguards, and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you guys.
Alright, that's cool. Alright guys, theblazesamurai, bye.